be up here at Roosevelt Field. About to go in here and pick up another pair of glasses. Oh man, I actually forgot a pair I was supposed to bring to another jewelry shop. But yeah, so hopefully everything's good and everything goes okay. I actually parked up on the second floor of the garage. Actually pretty easy to get in this way too. If you come to Roosevelt Field, it's definitely a better look than having to go up the escalator and all of that. So let's just see this light. Yeah, I'm gonna actually probably put the camera down while I'm in Neiman Marcus because they probably don't want me to film it here. But I'm gonna pick it back up hopefully once we get back in the mall. Channel. If you haven't already, hit the like, share, subscribe button, join the VSOP, click on all post notifications so you can see when I drop a video. Today, actually just got gas. Gas is $4.45. Put it in the comment section what state you're from and how much gas is and where you at for premium, really, because that's really all the cars take is premium. So put it in the comment section how much premium gas is in your state, where you at. Man, hit the like, share, subscribe button for me. Hit the like button on the video. Definitely helps the algorithm. Let's see. Just hit Sunoco. Probably gonna ride around for a minute. It's gonna rain, so I'm not really trying to get the car wet. Probably gonna film the ride. Yeah, probably film it. And pull over for a minute, get into the video. Yeah, so you can see we have 44,000. Bought the car at 31.9. So for anybody who got the tire pressure light on. For anybody who's watching that is concerned about, not daily driving, but putting this kind of mileage on it, haven't had any issues, no major issues, maintenance is kept up, so, this tire pressure light, actually, we're going to do a video on that. We're going to do a video on that today. That's going to be the video, the tire pressure, the TPMS in this car, because hopefully some of you guys can help me out in the comment section about what's wrong with this TPMS light. So yeah, we're actually gonna get into that in this video. So hopefully you guys can help me out. Alright, let me find a spot to go to. Alright, so in this video, I want you guys to tell me what the next supercar not next supercar, but the next car for the channel. I have 3 ideas. Really, I narrowed it down for 2, but it is 3 options available. So, alright, so if you didn't watch the last video, I actually mentioned them in the last video, 2 of the options. Still considering a 3rd, which was one of the options from when I was looking at the Gran Turismo. So, first option is a G-Wagon. Not a new G-Wagon, not the new body, but the older body. So like, I don't know, the one before the new one. I'm not really a fan of the new one like that. It's cool, but it just looks like a softer version of the old one, and it's like really expensive, like it's like a supercar type expensive. So put it in the comment section. Again, between the G-Wagons, okay? So a G550 or a G55. The G63 I think is too expensive, and gas mileage is absolutely terrible from what I read. So again, if we buy the G-Wagon's gonna replace the E350. So again, put in the comment section which one you guys think, G550 or the G55. I don't go off-roading. I've been reading on the forums that the G550 is and the G500 are better for off-roading. The G55 is a better street truck, and so on with the G63. But the G55 is the black with the chrome accents on it. Some black wheels with, you know, chrome lip. I think would look just really good on that truck. So put it in the comment section what you guys think. I do think that yeah, so either a black G-Wagon with the chrome accents or a silver G-Wagon. You know, gray G-Wagon with the chrome accents. I do like the black a little bit better, in black on black. Like, I love a black on black Mercedes, and it'd be cool to keep, you know, replace the black on black E350 with the black on black G55. So, you know, I would love to do it that way if we could. Put in the comment section what you guys think. I really do like the look of the G55 better, the way it's stanced. And I think it's more special. I think it, you know, represents the channel a little bit better because you just don't see the 55s like that. You know, either you see the 63s or you see 550s, but you don't really see 55s. You know, so I think it's a little bit more special. You know, definitely something for the channel. Definitely something that would fit the channel better than the 550. Even the 63, because when you see them again, you usually see 63s or 550s. You don't see 55s. So put it in the comment section if you guys would want to see that. Next choice is the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. So probably like a, you know, they're giving away like 08s, 09s. They're essentially giving them away all the way up to probably like 11, 12. They're like, the 12s probably, 11 and 12s, they're probably up in like 40, 50. But I mean, even for what the MSRP on that car is, you know, they're essentially giving them away. So you know, I'm looking at those, especially like the convertibles, the 08, 09s, they're giving those away. You know, I've seen some for like low 30s, you know, mid 30s. So I'm like, yo, like, you know, it's so cheap, you know, and I know that Aston Martin, they're not going to stay there. You know, the DB7 is still not doing well, but I still believe that car is going to eventually appreciate because the production numbers in that car are so low. They're extremely rare. You know, now, in terms of the demand for them, the demand's not really, might not be that high yet, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. But again, those are nice cars. Like, the DB7 is a nice car. You just don't see them, you know, to even be reminded that they exist. You know, but again, the Vantage, the V8 Vantage, 08, 09, 10, 11. I like the convertibles. I do think the convertible would be a little bit more maintenance, and I don't know if I could fit in the convertible because I've been reading on the forums that the convertibles are smaller. That's the one thing about, you know, the exotic cars is that when you want to get a convertible, the convertibles are a lot smaller. The roof line, you know, it sits a lot lower. So for somebody like me, who's 6'3", you know, you know, you can't really get around it, you know. A lot of the 80s, 90s supercars, I won't ever be able to fit in because of this reason. Like a Countach, it's 308 GTS, not gonna happen, you know, not for me. So essentially, I, you know, gotta pick what I can fit in. So yeah, put it in the comment section if you guys have any ideas for cars that I'm not thinking of that actually have a lot of headroom inside, a lot of leg room. I'm not a fan of Porsches like that. They're cool. I think they're too expensive, you know, for what they give. Horsepower wise, yeah, they're crazy. Again, you can't really do over, I don't know about in you guys' state, but in our state, you know, you can't really go that fast. Speed limit is 55. So, you know, I can't put down all of that power, 500, 600, 700. I can't put down all of that power. You know, it's cool to have it. I wouldn't mind having a car that had it. But again, I can't put it down, so I'm not stressed to get a car that has 500, 600, 700 horsepower, 800 horsepower. Like, it's useless, essentially. And once you realize that, you know, and it doesn't even have to be something about being young, because I see a lot of people talk about, you know, oh, you're not young anymore, you don't need, it's not even a young thing. It's you know, in my opinion, it's just you can't use it. Unless you're going to the track, unless you track the car, where are you going to use, you know, even like a Hellcat or the new the new Demon that came out. Where are you going to use 1,000 horsepower unless you track the car? Now, for guys who track the car, I completely understand buying something like that. You know, you don't have to do any work. That's out the box. You know, you can win some races, have fun. You know, and it's a collector car. You know, so at the same time, like, I understand that, but you know, for me, I'm never using that kind of power unless I do it on the highway. You know, which I'm not ever gonna probably do. I mean, I'll take the car up to a certain speed, but you know, I'm not ever gonna use 800, 900 horsepower on the street. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere like that. You know, and I'm not. You know, I think that kind of horsepower needs to be safe for the track. I think that kind of stuff is dangerous on the street. You could definitely hurt yourself, kill you, and obliterate yourself. You know, really. And it's, you know, over a rush. You know, that kind of horsepower is, you know, I don't know. But, you know, I don't judge those who do, you know, and I don't, because I do think, again, if you track the car, if you want to bring it to the track, you know, I definitely understand that. You know, if you know, that's something I would do if I was into that. There's no tracks around in New York, so, you know, that's not something that, you know, I could ever see as a, you know, young to get into, you know, unless you travel somewhere. So, you know, or at least where I'm at. You know, so again, V8 Vantage, 4.3 or 4.7. I'm not really stressing getting a 4.7 because we have a 4.7 Gran Turismo, maybe even a 4.3. I gotta look at the production numbers to see which one is actually rarer. If they made more 4.7s, they seem like they should have made more 4.7s because they did produce the updated version, it seems, with the 4.7 for more years, because I think that car ran up to what, 16, 17. Put in the comment section when the V8 Vantage ran up to. I know they ran up to 16, but so V8 Vantage convertible. I want a convertible. Okay, but again, I might not be able to fit, and the convertible tops, you know, convertible tops break after time. Okay, the seals wear, especially when the cars don't get driven, you know, and they're inoperable. Like a lot of these Aston Martins have low mileage, you know, and the cars are like 08 to 09, so, you know, you gotta maybe expect something might go wrong with a convertible top, you know, or eventually it will. So that's the only reason why I'm a little bit scared of a convertible top, you know, but I do like the way they look. I think the convertibles look really nice on that car, especially since we have this in a coupe version. But again, if I can't fit in the convertible, we still got the SL as a convertible, and this car, I wouldn't mind. I mean, not this car, the Aston Martin. Again, for longevity in terms of keeping the car, because we're not gonna flip the car, we're not gonna get rid of it. Again, getting a coupe does actually make more sense for when the, you know, the years come, for years down the line. It does make more sense maintenance wise, and even parts wise, because getting parts for the Vantage, you know, are not easy now, they say, you know. So years from now it might be even tough, especially even with electrification. So put it in the comment section which one you like to see, the convertible, or would you like to see the coupe. And I do like the coupe, the lines. See, the one thing about, you know, cars like that, exotic cars and supercars, when you start putting the convertibles next to the coupes, like the coupes, you can tell the cars were drawn as coupes, you know, so the convertible takes away some of the lines. But some of the lines on the convertible do look better, you know, especially on the Aston, you know. So I would say that, you know, it really depends on price, miles, and color. Again, on the Aston, I do like this yellow that they have, you know, because it's still gray while it's James Bond. And yeah, you know, it doesn't pop like that when you're looking at it in the street, because the car, you know, that color is so dull, you know. And while I like it for James Bond, yeah, you know, in the street and for the channel, I like a brighter color. Something that will stick out more, something that'll pop more on camera. And that's either the yellow or they got a blue, you know. So like a metallic blue that looks really good, especially as a convertible, it looks really good. You know, and if we ever want to play James Bond, we can just wrap the car in gray, you know, and take it off. But I like a color. I'd like a color on that car, especially since this is gray. The Gran Turismo is gray, so I don't really want the same color, you know, on two different cars, or colors that are so close that, you know, it doesn't really make too much difference. So, you know, I'm thinking definitely that yellow or the blue, that like ice blue, metallic blue they got. That's a nice color, you know. Yeah, so put in the comment section what you guys think about the V8 Vantage, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, in those years. Again, that's definitely looking, the G-Wagon and the Vantage are definitely in the running. The Vantage right now is losing to the G-Wagon slightly, only because the E350 is a daily driver type car. You know, it's something, you know, like that. So, you know, the G-Wagon would definitely be a daily driver, a good daily driver to replace it with, easy to get a service, you know, stuff like that. Aston Martin, a little bit harder to get it serviced. Can't really take it too many places. You know, another attention-getting car. Even though a G-Wagon gets attention, it's not like an Aston, you know, especially in the color that we're going to get it in, you know. So, but I do think on the channel, an Aston in the color that we want, and a Gran Turismo in this color, you know, would really pop well on camera. I think they would look good together, especially with the SL. I think that's a nice, you know, collection, and I think you can always get a G-Wagon later on. I think the G-Wagon prices, you know, are pretty much stable for right now. They probably, I think, are probably going to dip in the future a little bit once electrification and all this, and once the electric G-Wagon comes out, they're probably going to dip a little bit more. And they're still making G-Wagons. Like, they, you know, they don't make, Vantages are not like G-Wagons, you know. They still make G-Wagons, right? That Vantage is done. That design is done, you know. And they got new ones with different engines, you know. So, again, like, it's a toss-up, you know, and there's pros and cons to both. So, again, I'm trying to think of the best option, you know, for that. And then the next option that there is the Challenger. So, like a Scatpack Challenger. I'm not buying a Hellcat. I think it's too much money to spend on a Dodge. Before I spent that much money on a Dodge, I will start going looking at F430s, you know, McLaren, you know, the 570, what is it, 575, 57, I don't know, you know, the small McLaren. I forgot, I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but the small McLaren. I'll go start looking at stuff like that before I'm buying a Challenger, you know, for almost, you know, 60, 70, 80, $90,000 on a Dodge. I'm not feeling that, you know, I'm not. Scatpack, I like the look of it, you know, probably would debadge it, you know, but I like the look of it. I like the wide body. It's got enough horsepower to do whatever, you know. And again, it's still a car you don't really see too much. You see a lot of them on YouTube, but in the street, you really don't see too many. You really don't see too many of them. So, again, you know, I'm not put in the comment section what you guys would like to see. Kind of unsure which one to pick. Again, the G-Wagon, great daily driver, still gets plenty of attention. I think it would bring some women to the channel, actually, because a lot of women like G-Wagons. You know, and it will also bring like the truck crowd, SUV crowd to the channel. Again, easy to get it serviced. There's a lot of, you know, parts and it's customizable, extremely customizable from what I've seen. You know, and again, it's another special. If we get the 55, it's another special car. The V8 Vantage, again, another supercar type car, exotic car. It's weird calling the Vantage a supercar because it's so slick looking. You know, as compared to stuff today, there were all these different vents and, you know, and angles and, you know, all these little fake intake vents. You know, it looks so refined and sleek, you know, it is weird calling it a supercar. The only reason the Gran Turismo, even the 14s, like the 13s and up, look like supercars to me is because of the vents in the front. You know, if you look at the first generations, like they just look so refined and slick. You know, it's hard. It's weird to call it a supercar. It just looks like so exotic and slick. It's weird. You know, now do I believe they're supercars? Yes, they are. You know, some people will beg to differ. Some people will say whatever, but you know, I grew up believing that they were supercars. So, you know, that's what I believe. So, yeah. Or we got the Scatpack Challenger. Again, that'll bring a lot of views to the channel. You know, the Scatpacks get a lot of views. A lot of people on YouTube go crazy for them. So, but again, the goal of this channel is really to collect stuff that no other channel really has on YouTube too much. Or if they do, to, you know, do it in our own way. You know, special color, special wheels. You know, like again, this Gran Turismo. I'm pretty sure that this is the only 4.7 that's being vlogged on YouTube consistently, you know. And I also think it's the only 4.7 in this this gray that I forgot what it's called, Grigio Granito, something like that. Type of gray that looks, it flips to black and all these different other colors with the tan interior. So, you know, again, you know, we're trying to collect stuff that you don't see every day. Most Gran Turismo's white, black. It might be gray, it might got black interior. You know, again, trying to collect stuff that you know, you don't see every day. Or if it's on YouTube, it's just a little bit different. You know, the eye taste. So yeah, you know, again, G-Wagon colors, black, chrome accents, silver with chrome accents. I did see a yellow one. Now, if I could find a G-Wagon in a bright color, like a yellow, a red, I don't know about red, but like a yellow or a green, I would say blue, but the SEC is blue, so I don't really want another blue car, you know. But if I could find like a yellow, because I did see a yellow one online, if I could find a yellow one, I would definitely get the yellow one, because it's different, sticks out. Everybody will know it's us, you know. And I think like sitting the yellow one next to the SL with that green would look crazy in a shot, you know. So yeah, put in the comment section, Vantage, V8 Vantage, V8 Vantage G-Wagon, or a Scatpack color. I don't really know what the Scatpack color, maybe orange. Just because it's a Challenger, you know, and that would be like the only orange car probably we drive would be a Challenger. Would be, you know, that'd be the only car probably getting orange would be a Challenger. I don't like Lamborghinis in orange too much. They look okay, but you know, certain oranges I like better than others. You know, the stock Lamborghini orange I don't really like. You know, like them neon oranges and pastel. Like I kind of like those. You know, I like those. You know, the stuff that when it hits the sun, metallic orange. I like that. You know. But yeah, again, put it in the comment section what you guys think about all of the options that we have on the table. Again, we got the SEC build coming. Body kits right now, guys. Again, body kits for that car that I want to use are not available. They're actually sold out, so I have to wait until those kits are available so that I can order a kit. I can have it sent, you know, have it sent to a body shop and they can put it on and put it together. You know, that's the only thing I'm waiting. Again, the mechanics for the car, engine, suspension, rims, all of that stuff should be coming between like December and January. Okay, so like mid-December, not mid-December, probably like January, the SEC build is gonna start. There's a lot of stuff going on in December. You know, stuff ran like there's just a lot of stuff going on. So definitely January the SEC build will be started. I want to get that done. Okay. So even if we're definitely starting on the engine work, getting the car sound. I can tell you right now what's gonna happen. We're gonna do the engine work on the car. We're dropping the car probably about 1.5 inches to the AMG height. So we're gonna drop the car to the AMG height. I'm gonna get it's hard for me to decide on rims for this car because I'm really deciding on trying to get these Roadhouse rims that I found in the 2-piece so I can get They're called work Euroline wheels, so if you guys want to Google them. So if you look at the Roadhouse wheel and you look at the work Euroline wheel, it's the same wheel. It's a replica wheel, the work Euroline wheel. It's a 2-piece replica wheel, so we can change and, you know, play with the lip on it and go as deep and as wide as we want to. Okay, also, if we break the wheel, you know what I mean, we can just go get it fixed and we don't have to search for a whole new rip. Now, they do have the AMG Aero 3s, replicas. The 3 pieces, guys, it's too hard to find. They want like $6,500, $7,000 for that wheel. I'm not paying that for that, you know, and I'm not, I think that's too much money for that. Before that, I'll go get some 3-piece MAEs. And I will, you know, or another 3-piece wheel. But I think the Aero 3s, they're overpriced and they're outpriced. The rim is not that hot to me to spend $6,000 on it, and it's just not. I like the MAEs better than the Aero 3s. No, Mach 1s. I like them way better than the Aero 3s. But we already have Mach 1s on the SL, so I wanted to do some Aero 3s. But the Aero 3s, they just cost too much. You know, and even the 1-piece, the replicas even cost. They want like $2,000 for those. You know, with that look like the 1-piece. I mean, the 3-piece. But you can tell with the rivets that they, you know, if you know a 3-piece, you can tell with the rivets that it's, you know, it's a rep. But I do think that does look the best on that car, you know. So, again, in every other place that I look to find Aero 3s, like it's a scam and it's somebody trying to get you for your money. And it's like, it doesn't even pay to look like off eBay, you know. Even in the, you know, it's just so many scammers out here on rims now that, you know, even on the MAEs, I tried to find some, you know, I tried to find about 2 or 3 different sets of MAEs that I looked at just to get a second pair, see if we can get a second pair. Second set, sorry. And they just, you know, everybody's trying to scam on them, you know, take the same picture, make a different account. Like, it was just like, yo, I don't even, you know, discourage you from looking. So, you know, the Aero 3s is the same thing. A lot of the AMG parts, there's a lot of scammers now, a lot of scammer accounts. So it's just, I don't really know who's legit and who's, you know, fake, you know, a scammer. So, you know, I'm just staying away from that. And I was looking on eBay, but it's too hard to find, you know, it's too hard to find the wheel, you know, outside of that source. And on eBay, they just cost too much. I don't think it's worth $6,000, in my opinion, you know. You know, even a 1-piece, I don't think it's worth $2,000 the rep, you know. So if we don't go with the 1-piece rep, then we're just gonna get the Roadhouse, the work Euroline wheels, which are the replica Roadhouse wheels from back in the day, but in a 2-piece version. So then we can do a deep lip, the same as we would do on Aero 3s or on Mach 1, and you know, we can do a step lip in the back again. You know, we're gonna change the center cap to the Mercedes center cap like he had in the movie. You know, but ours is gonna look exactly similar to the movie. We're just gonna, you know, dress it a little bit more modern, you know. But the theme of that car, I think we are gonna keep it as the Roadhouse theme, because there isn't one. Yeah, there isn't one of those builds. Every build that I see at SCC, whether it's a wide body or a regular body, and every build I see is, you know, black, white. Nobody does it in a color. You know, nobody has a blue, the diamond metallic blue. Like, so I think we're gonna keep it as, you know, get the replica, the work Euroline wheels, the replica Roadhouse wheels. I might have to buy them in 18s. I don't know if I can find 17s. Might have to buy 18s. Do a deep lip on them. AMG kit. Yeah, AMG kit. Deep lip Roadhouse wheels. That's how essentially I would love the build to go. So I'll tell you guys right now, right? AMG kit, front, back, side skirts, right? You get the Roadhouse wheels on here. We have to paint all the chrome on the car because some of the chrome is pitted on the windows, and I'm not replacing all the chrome in this car. So, you know, I'm just gonna paint it. Either I'm gonna paint it or I'm gonna wrap it. So, you know, so the car is gonna be a mono color. It's gonna be all blue. That's the only thing that's gonna be a little bit different than the movie. That the car is gonna be mono, all the same color. You know, unless we just leave some of the chrome, like leave the chrome on the window, you know, front and back. You could do that front and back, and then paint, you know, the window chrome on the side, because on the window chrome it's painted on the side, you know. So we could do that. So put it in the comment section what you guys want to see with that. But again, we're doing the Roadhouse wheels, AMG kit, undercarriage light. I would love to do an undercarriage light on that car. Wheel well lights, wheel ring lights, so you know the wheels will like glow. So put it in the comment section what you guys would think about that. Also, what would you guys think about on that car? Because it would look different on an old school Benz. Lambo doors, suicide doors. The thing about suicide doors on the SCC, put it in the comment section what you guys think. I do like the gold windows, they're crazy, but that's just wild money, expensive, just no, you know. But put it in the comment section what you guys think. Suicide doors on the SCC, which will look crazy, kind of, you know. Just never seen it before. Or should we just keep it? Keep it, you know, regular doors. Definitely, we're gonna light that car up though with the LED lights. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that car. We're gonna put a crazy sound system in it too. Like we're gonna put a system that hits crazy hard in that car. Like the kind of system, like when you roll past somebody in that car, they're gonna be able to feel it. It might even set off car alarms. Like, you know, that kind of system I want to put in that car, where it's like, you know, extremely bass heavy. You know, just because, you know, that was, you know, kind of like the flavor and what they did back then. You know, is, you know, vibrating trunk, you know, license plate rattling, that type of thing. So, you know, that's how we're gonna do it. Again, you know, we are gonna make it loud, so we're gonna put an exhaust on it. Not a full exhaust, but we're definitely gonna make it loud. It's not gonna be a quiet Mercedes. Like, we're not doing a luxury SCC. We're doing more so something that's, you know, more geared so to a muscle car. We already got the SL, you know, for a relaxing chill ride. I want something Mercedes that's more so like a muscle car type Mercedes. You know, that's why we got the Euro, because it's, you know, the engine is different. The exhaust sound is different, you know, versus the American ones. The American ones are a lot more quiet, a lot more subtle, you know, a lot more neutered and calmed down. So, you know, we got the only Euro, pretty sure we got the only Euro that's currently being vlogged consistently. That's going to be a build. So, again, if you guys are interested in seeing Euro 500 SCC 1985 Roadhouse spec, either we're gonna, still haven't decided, either the wide body or we're gonna keep it a regular body. I like both, you know, and that's the thing, you know, I like both of them. So it's hard for me to sit there and be like, yo, just cut the car up, cut the fenders up, you know, and it's like, Jesus, you know. And the car is so pretty. Like, once the car came, I didn't expect it to be so pretty, you know. So it's like, God, cutting the fenders is like, you know. But again, with the finished product, the wide body looks crazy. You don't see them ever, you know. You don't see SECs really like that. So seeing a wide body like would just be crazy to me, you know, on the street. And especially a wide body Roadhouse spec with the rims on it. Like, you know, again, if we get the two-piece, we can change the barrel, okay? And we can put that on a wide body, you know, so we can keep the same rims. And again, we have a wide body Roadhouse. So, or Roadhouse wide body. So if you guys want to see that, or you guys want to see the regular, just a regular AMG, that would be nice too, you know. Regular body AMG Roadhouse spec. Put that in the comment section. But again, for the next car for the channel, V8 Vantage, G-Wagon, or a Scatpack Challenger, put that in the comment section. I'm gonna cut this video. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. I'm out.